This is Musings and Counsel from London Baker Law with Debbie London Baker.
But you work at keeping people out of probate because probate.
Well, that's the idea. Yeah.
Very expensive.
Yes. So yes, I told somebody recently. I said, "Okay, if you do this, you'll spend X dollars, and if you don't do this, and something happens to you, your estate will pay like a 20 times X to probate it." And they went, "What?" I said,
Yeah.
and that's just the law. That's not even whether, somebody's gouging you, or that's at least what's allowable. So the idea of the estate planning is to put all the things. Too many people say, "I left my children my house and my will," because they don't know that won't get them the house easily. It'll get them the house eventually. So anybody listening or watching has a will, and it says, this house goes to Joe and Susan upon my death. That's great. However, Joe and Susan will have to go to court to get the right to own the house so that they can do whatever they want. If some other form of planning had been done, and I'm sure every state has something that can preclude that, then upon the death, the house would have belonged to Joe and Susan. There is no reason in the world for anybody to know that. None, because it makes perfect sense. I said, you and Sophia write in my will that if Sophia's cats are still living when we pass, the house belongs to them, and my brother will live in the house and care for them until they die. Whatever it is, right? But
Yeah.
right? But if you don't have that won't get them the house. That won't get your brother the house. That won't even get the cats the house. But the without something bigger than that, without speaking to an attorney so they can say, well, we can do that, and you might really want to consider doing this. There's no reason for people to know. So people call, and people should only have to grieve when somebody dies. So estate planning done correctly and kept up with will leave your family in a position with when you pass, the only thing that your family needs to do is grieve. And maybe call the attorney in 6 months to see now is everything in line.
This has been Musings and Counsel from London Baker Law. Learn more at londonbakerlaw.com. Thanks for listening.